Hello everybody. Today we are going to learn the second chapter of English Reader, Reading B. This is a small poem and the topic of this poem is How the Little Kite Learned to Fly. Let me introduce the poet of this poem. This, this poem is written by Catherine Filey. She was born in Wilmington on November 22, 1863. During her career, she wrote and illustrated about 30 books and illustrated a number of books by other authors. In 1924, her serialized article, The Story of Dilawari, appeared in the Wilmington newspaper, The Sunday Morning Star. Many of her stories were drawn from fairy tales, ancient myths, nursery rhymes, and story about animals. Catherine Paley died on February 19, 1938 at her residence. So let me start the poem. Before starting the poem, let me tell you something about the topic, How the Little Kite Learned to Fly. This poem is written for those people who have low confidence. Whenever they want to do something new in their life, they have so much fear in their mind. They feel afraid for doing anything. So let's start the poem. So the title of this poem is How the Little Kite Learned to Fly, and the poet of the poem is Catherine Filey. So the poem goes like this. I never can do it, the little kite said. As he looked at the other high over his head, I know I should fall if I tried to fly. Try, said the big kite. Only try, or I fear you never will learn at all. But the little kite said, I'm afraid I will fall. The big kite nodded. Ah, well, goodbye. I'm off. And he rose towards the twinkling sky. Then the little kite's paper stilled at the sight, and trembling he shook himself free from flight, first whirling and frightened, then braved groan. Up he rose through the air alone, till the big kite looking down could see the little one rising steadily. Then how the little kite thrilled with pride as he sailed with the big kite side by side, while far below he could see the ground and the boys like small spots moving round. They rested high in the quiet air, and only the birds and clouds were there. Oh, how happy I am, the little kite cried, and all because I was brave and tried. So this was the poem. So let me explain you the poem. In this poem, the kite was feeling afraid to fly in the sky. Looking up at the sky where it saw other kites flying, the little kite thought if it will fly up in the sky, it will fall. The big kite asked the little kite to try and try again. Otherwise, you will never able to fly. After that, the big kite flew towards the sky. So in the second, this was first paragraph of this poem, and in the second paragraph, when the little big kite went up in the sky, the little kite also tried to go up in the sky. After that, he went up in the sky. He rose up in the sky, in the air, and the little kite felt very happy when he slowly rises towards the sky. So this is the second paragraph's explanation, and the third paragraph goes like this. When the little kite sailed with the big kite side by side, he thrilled with pride that now he is flying along with the big kite. When the little kite soared towards the ground from the sky, the boys looked like small spots moving round. Both the kites rest high in the quiet air where only the birds and clouds were there. So now the little kite was very happy because he was very brave and he tried to overcome his fear. So this was the poem, children. So children, the moral of this poem is that we should not lose our confidence in any time. Children, right now you are very small and you have to achieve a lot of things in your life, in your future studies also, and in your career. You may face so many problems. Somehow you may lose your confidence too. This poem teaches you that to never lose your willpower in any circumstances. We should think positive and be optimistic to achieve our goal in our life. Children, hope you understand this poem nicely. Now I will ask you some questions related to this poem. I hope you will try to get the answers. So the questions are like this. So the question number 1 is, what was the little kite afraid of? So what was the little kite afraid of? If you have listened this poem carefully, so you will get the answer in this poem. And the second question is, why did the little kite's papers trail? And the third question is, how did the boys look like from the sky? And the fourth question is, how did the little kite feel when it sailed up in the sky? So children, try to give these answers. If you will understand this poem nicely, you will able to find this answers in this poem. So try to find these answers and write down in your notebooks. Thank you.